So, how you doing, folks? Back with another video. Apologies, there hasn't been much content on my channel of late. Life and kind of work-life balance has kind of got in the way of kind of finishing some projects and getting some videos out there, but there will be content coming really soon. So today I want to do a quick channel update, and the focus of the channel update is kind of around some of the very minor changes that I'll be making to kind of my videos in the near future. Stuff that won't really affect you, but stuff I think you might be interested in. So we're all aware of kind of AI, ChatGPT, some of the deep fakes that are going around. I've been having a lot of fun watching the presidents of the United States playing Minecraft and just, goofy stuff like that. Joe Rogan sitting
Hello
down
and welcome to
with
podcast number
Dagoth
439. I'm here with Dagoth
Elder
self-proclaimed
Scrolls.
leader of the Sixth House, the tribe unmourned,
It's hilarious.
and slayer of the Nerevarine. How are you doing today?
Let's cut the chase here, Joe. You brought me on here for one reason and one reason only, and that's because you want a big juicy argument between you and me to have.
So yeah, I mean, it's great stuff. It's very funny. Many of you will be also aware of looking up stuff on YouTube that you get like some really poor quality content. Like here I searched for top 10 best bench power supplies, and I got,
guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 10 best bench power
this
supplies.
really poor
Through extensive research and testing,
robo voice, using a lot of stock pictures and stuff of bench power supplies, and probably just text to speech of reviews that are available on other sites. So we have a lot of this kind of content going on. But what I'm alluding to is that in the very near future, we're going to have an absolute tsunami of AI generated content coming onto the YouTube platform and most other platforms, to be honest with you. And at the moment, it's really easy to tell the difference between, Joe Rogan sitting down with Dagoth and the real Joe Rogan, the cadence in the voice, the subtle speech patterns. You can tell. Even with deep fake pictures, you can tell, people don't have 8 fingers or 6 fingers. Most people don't. And, other kind of visual artifacts of, we know from AI generated content. But the growth and adoption of it is exponential at this stage. So it's only a matter of time. I think somewhere between 6 months to 2 years where we're just going to be flooded with this stuff. And it's going to be sophisticated, so it's going to be to the point where normal users will not be able to tell the difference between AI generated content and regular human generated content. I think it's going to become an issue in the sense that people will be seeking out genuine content. Not that AI generated content can't be genuine, but that people will be seeking it out, and it's going to be hard for people to tell the difference. So it's not just the dangers involved, it's also like people that want that authentic, creator created content as such. So impersonation's a thing. All our data, our voice, faces, everything on YouTube under their terms of service is probably being fed into a huge data model. Nothing wrong with that. We kind of signed up for it. It's kind of the reality of being on the internet in 2023. But with that said, some of you may have noticed a video and been slightly alarmed. Visual cryptography video watermark test 1 on my webpage, or on my channel rather. And it has a strange game. I even put like a kind of a witty thumbnail on it, but it's all a reference to War Games from 1983. An iconic movie, computer tries to take over the world. But what's interesting is if you look at this string of characters, what I've done is some visual cryptography here. The idea is I'm testing out watermarks for my videos. So if we look here at this first image, you can see that it's up there for 10 seconds, there isn't much. But if I skip forward 15 seconds, we get another image, looks very similar, and this is called Cipher 2, the other one was called Cipher 1. Skipping further along, they get combined, and now we can see the text is revealed. And I went for the same string, but I put a 9 instead of a 0 here. So yeah, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek nod to War Games the movie. It's just a nerdy thing to do, I guess. But the idea with these is you'll be seeing one of these in my videos going forward, and they look a little something like this. So there you go, they're very brief, there's not much to them. But the idea being is for every video I create going forward, there's going to be a random string of letters and numbers associated with that. So here over on random.org, we can generate strings. So if I hit get strings, and here we go, we have some nice random strings. So each video will get one of these, and I'll assign it, track it in a spreadsheet, and using a tool then called crypTool 2. You can see here, this is the same string we were using from the video I posted. We generate these two images, operand A and operand B, picture output 1, picture output 2. I just call them operands because, yeah. But you can see once we combine those two images, just like in the video, we get our secret text back. So the idea being is I'd release one cipher, as I've shown you. There's a unique one for this video today, and I'll hold on to the private one, and I'll also won't reveal this, so that I know that I can prove that that video was created by me and no one else, not AI generated. So it's like an authenticity mark. So here's the problem I kind of have with that, is that's fine for me. That's fine. I'll know that a human created that because I have the private key and I know the original string, but viewers can't decrypt that. So it's it doesn't really help in letting people know that this content was created by a human. Now, what I may do in response to that is in a following video, maybe not the next video, I release the second cipher and place that in a separate, maybe at the end of the video, in the last couple of frames of the outro. And that way, you know, if someone wants to verify that the video they've watched is real, they just need to go to wait for the next video to come out, and they can check. Now that's not ideal. It requires viewers to wait around, and yeah, it's just not ideal. Now there will be other solutions coming in the near future. Large media companies like Disney are already using their own blockchain. Every time it goes out in a Disney thing, it's got a unique encryption on it in the actual image itself that tells them, you know, what region was this streamed from and all that. So if someone pirates it, they know exactly where they ripped that video from. So hopefully some more open source solutions come out for that. But for now, I'm going to just use this. I mean, if you really wanted, you could press me into giving you the private, the second cipher, and yeah, that'd be no problem, because each individual video will have its own unique string of characters, and each time I generate a string of characters, the images, the two ciphers are unique. You know, the randomness isn't just in the string, but in how the ciphers are generated. So no two ciphers for the same string are the same. They're unique every time I generate one, using crypTool 2, which is actually a really cool piece of software, and I suggest you check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling a bit now, but this is something I'm going to try out in my videos going forward. Don't worry, Skynet isn't coming after us. The end is not nigh just yet, but there is a flood of AI generated content going to hit every platform out there, and it's going to gain in sophistication to the point where viewers are not going to be able to tell the difference without some kind of visual aid. And it's more about the viewers. I'm not worried about, you know, AI taking over my channel. There's a slim chance, a very small chance, that there may be impersonating channels out there. Someone could create, you know, Game Tech Refuge with like a number somewhere in there instead of one of the letters, and like use, you know, but the chances of that are very, very small. But it is a possibility, a very slim possibility. But yeah, it could happen. But my major concern, the real concern, is for viewers who cannot tell the difference between AI generated content and authentic content. My current subscribers, people who viewed my channel, will know, but new people in a couple of years' time who find my videos may not have a clue, because the water will have been that muddied by AI. So yeah, I may sound a little crazy with that, and I hope I didn't spook any of you out too much, but yeah, it's something that's coming down the pipeline, and something I'm kind of want to get out in front of in a kind of proactive way. Well, cool folks, thanks for tuning in, and I'll chat to you all again soon.